What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King again. There, I chat the damn thing again. And as you can see, it is the big one tonight because we have to talk about the Reggae Boyz official squad. You don't know, we'll give all kind of predictions. But yo, people, I don't think somebody in the space could have predicted this squad, right? So I guess pros, cons, positives we can take away from the squad is the first fact that the squad is that 23-man squad. You usually are expecting a 23-man squad. We didn't get a 23-man squad. We got a 26-man squad instead. And the coach did make it known the reason why he did that. Now, me personally can give a first and a card of everything that happened today because I was at the press conference, and talking about the press conference, I'm actually going to point out some important parts from the same press conference that I'm going to speak to you guys about. So me then at the press conference, me say body language. You probably can't see certain body language on the screen as well, but then the first and me can give a first and account of what happened today. And we are going to go over the questions them that I asked. When you can't tell me what you think about the questions them that I asked, I'm really going to focus on those questions more than anything else. And also, we are going to go over about the first part of it to break down some things I think we have missed. Because I think a lot of people don't understand what the coach said initially. Even me, I really struggled to understand initially. I'll be honest with you. I struggled to understand what he must say initially, and then you have to make sense of it. But I think more start with my questions. My questions when I ask the coach again. I'm gonna tell me again, people. This is the crazy thing. So I'm very comfortable speaking on camera, but I'm not the most comfortable doing public speaking. So it took me my second question. I was way more relaxed, way more comfortable. But then guess what, people? I love this because it took me out of my comfort zone. It's taking me out of my comfort zone. So very, 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 very important to note, people. So I'm gonna tell you what me take away from the whole press conference, and then you can tell me if you agree. But all the reasoning, you don't know the usual squad, the usual you don't know Duncan them supposed to pass through, Fire them supposed to pass through, the usual suspect them supposed to pass through. You don't know it's lateness is greatness. You know, so I'm gonna name the podcast a lateness is greatness podcast because me I tell you, yeah man, barely Kadamachi under 19 over Jamaica, no Kadamachi. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna share my opinion on all those things, the Greenwood decision, all those things. Mega share my opinion on it. And we're gonna talk about it, people. We are gonna talk about it today. So stay tuned, people. Once in a day, as usual, do the right thing and smash the like button. When you smash the like button and make a whole vibe again, mega also drop the calling link. Mega actually put the calling link, make sure it run on the screen. So anybody want to call in and have them say, we have a whole vibe tonight, people. We have a whole vibe. Is it me Friday night, people? I hope you guys doing okay wherever you are. Is it me? It's wherever you are. We just a whole vibe. But here's the first thing I want to do. What wanna get the squad, people? Out of 10. We wanna get the squad out of 10. That's the first thing we want to give. Wanna grade the squad out of 10. We want to get the squad out of 10. Sherman Scott said we don't want Dan Jaja God. Alright, so see here what I'm going to do. So I'm going to drop the actual number there, the calling number on the screen. Big up everybody where they are so far. Biru Golden, big up yourself, my bro. Sherman Scott, big up. Cherish Life, blessings. Chopper Believe Antonio isn't ready. Watch his highlights against City U21, they are bullying him. We're going to talk about Antonio because we have some information for Guna. Won't get nowhere else. Big up yourself, Marsha Allen Smith. Blessings, Sherman Scott. That's in the building. Chopper Believe 6.5. Sherman Scott 6.5. Uptown 1G. No Ravel 1 out of 10. Come on, Uptown 1G. Can't 1 out of 10 just because no Ravel. Them are 6.6 out of 10. Gary, Jeffrey, 3 out of 10. Come on, you can't so bad people. I so bad in the rate the squad. 3 out of 10. 6 out of 1 out of no man. I don't think it's about people. We are overreact. Are we overreacting? When I overreact are on the true feeling that when I get today. On the true feeling that people, judge God, me I tell you, rough then, 3 out of 10. That one the rough, man. That one the rough indeed. But if I saw on the feel, I saw on the feel. I can't knock on the phone and believe. You get me? I say if I saw on the feel, I saw on the field. Travis Spencer, my bro. Bless up yourself.
Yes,
Actually, may I bring this back to my question. Hopefully, this is loud enough because honestly, people, I'm working on the production true and true because I had to stream I work on the production. I'm left it right there, but we are work on the production. Come stream the press conference with my phone and the mic. Them and me I tell us Jano Star. It could have been a lot. People, the production is not where I want it to be as yet, so we are work. We just go and work until we get it where we want to be. But yeah, we are up the thing for going into the new year. But let me see if we can hear the press conference because my question especially
not ready to commit to anything.
It's very low
Football wise, we have to respect that. But
it's very low, people. It's very low. Like me have to screenshot it. I have to screen record my question and our problem can't just talk about it.
David, Ballpree TV. Good morning.
You not hear it? Here Simon said David Ballpree TV. You big up yourself, Simon. Big up yourself, Simon. Simon said David Ballpree TV. You know what time it is. You see me? Let me see if I can play this for see how low it be. People, tell me how low if you can hear this.
Coach, morning, Simon. Coach, as it relates to the watch list, you had
Hold on. Let me see what is happening right there.
David?
Oh, you know, say, by the time I ask the question, you can't hear it? All right. So what you know? Let me play 30.
You're not a part of our thinking for the next 2 weeks in terms of the camp and the players
All right,
coming
so
together. No.
I'm picking it up from
future,
right
of course,
before my question.
he's a quality
so
player, and it's quite simple.
When I hear well, right?
he's
When I can't
not
hear
ready
the
to
press
commit
conference, the coach.
to anything international football wise. We have to respect
All
that.
right, so
but also keep in touch
I'm
with
gonna
them.
tell you what happened to the people. Story time first. So I was sitting at the front of the press conference. You see, Simon, I never raise my hand. I never raise my hand for ask a question to people. Because I tell you, the public speaking, I work on it. You see, but I depend. I did it and I say, yo, I'm not hearing a solid question I ask about the actual squad. I say, but the money I ask about everything except about the squad, so. I say, no, man. This can't right. You see me? The money I ask about everything except the squad today. I say, man, I ask about it, but big up to everybody. This is not me. This is not me actually calling out nobody specific. Don't get me wrong, I'm not calling out nobody specific. But what I'm saying is that man, I ask question about all the opposition already. When I'm like, no man, we have too much things to talk about the squad. You see me? Man, I ask, yo, when I scout the opposition team, them a recruit. All right, I understand it. It probably still can be linked back to a squad because scouting opposition team, recruiting, I guess that's kind of, we're going for our recruiting. I must that. You see me? But I'm like, yo, too much things. No man ask a mother still question today. You see me? I say, hold on there. But guess what beat my people? I'm going to need to talk to Simon about this, but I'm going to say it publicly first and then I reason with Simon about it. So we that day at the press conference, especially me using my phone to actually stream, I could not see the actual squad. I couldn't see the squad. You see me? I couldn't see the squad. So when I couldn't see the squad, me have to look on a brother phone and the squad not drop it and it not drop it. So that kind of show me off a way to build the question one And two, as I tell me, I'm the greatest public speaker, but again, we're there to ask the question. So I'm like, yo, what me can ask? I look on the squad again. I notice that Tyrese Hall and Junior Johnson are there. So I say, all right then. I had easy question that for ask right off at the top of my head. Yo, all right then. So I could run it and see if we can hear it.
But focus
But
on what we have and what we can
The
control.
coach. Not here now.
Thank you, Roger. We have David, Ballpree TV.
Basta, I hear that. David, Ballpree TV. When I hear that, people run it.
Good morning.
Morning, Coach. Morning, Simon. Coach, as it relates to the watch list, you had included Tyrese Hall and Junior Johnson, two young, fresh midfielders. We are seeing that they're not in the final squad. Can you speak about them and also speak about the options that you have in midfield currently? And are we any closer to providing a solution in that midfield to your liking, Coach?
Yo, I'm so nervous, people. When you tell me I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, because I'm a bit nervous, you know. But then I kind of shake off the nervousness and ask the question, go in it, loud and clear. Travis Spencer say, all right. So basically, me ask him about the midfield options. Because, yeah, we see the coach goes to boom and actually bring in the watch list people. And again, big up Devon Porter. Sir, Devon Porter, big up yourself. Devon Porter, the one yesterday said, the watch list are gonna mad me. You see me? And so said, so done. Because when I go to boom, I'm flashback on the watch list. Me I say, what was the watch list about? We'll get to this, you know. We'll get to this because I'm still not over as what the watch list was. Because if the watch list is players were ready, as we made that try assume yesterday, but man like Rico Henry not in the squad, him say Cameron Archer for come on the ground comes out. So what was the watch list? Why is that Greenwood wasn't on the watch list? Or you know me, I think about now people, I think that watch list was fake. Make we know say Greenwood wasn't gonna be part of the squad. And the only thing the watch list can make sense. Because that watch list had on so much people were actually not depend on the actual squad. So yeah, so that's the question I'm ask. Again, I see a few people say good question. Good question, bro. It's a Alina set. Big up yourself. It's a Alina, my bro. I'm go through some comments before me reach Rona. So big up yourself, Conrad Smith in the building. DS Electronics. Gary Jefferson's squad no good. Travis I give the squad a 8 out of 10. What Travis? I number that in a Travis. 8 out of 10. Big up yourself, Travis. We watch a conference already, man. No, man, I'm not play over the conference. I just wanted to point out when me asked the coach and go through my thought process outside Kingpin, big up yourself. You all I got tired for see Antonio face. We're gonna talk about it at the major talking points. Them the Antonio Bailey Kadamachi, Mason Greenwood, Greenboard, Ballpree TV. Just turn up at the press conference and you will gain confidence. Yeah, man. Every day I did it and I ask a question. So eventually, may I tell you the second question did at the arm them want to get rid of. You see me? Watch list just a way of getting players to impress in their leagues. Yeah, I guess. We know you're not going to do that, King. What that? I'm not gonna do? Conrad Smith. What I'm not gonna do? Anyways, back to the reason again. So I think it was a solid question. Based on the short time when we get for actually think about the question. Because again, I see the expert journalists them there beside of me. I write down them question. I see a man write down a question and put in a chat GPT and go again. And again, I not criticize nobody because I'm there for do that. But again, me hear all a question I ask about getting the fans them for come out. I'm like, yo, maestro, well, I'm on a question there before match day. You get me? I say, coach, yeah, ask your coach appeal to the people them for come out. Hold on, maestro, we not reach a squad announcement press conference. I just thought it was we didn't focus on the squad enough, so we didn't get enough question in on the actual squad. So I'm gear my 2 questions them around the actual squad, and I never thought of like the mother say I could ask every question. 2 questions I get for ask. And for me, if you know me, I am big on the midfield. I'm big on the midfield because I'm a midfield maestro myself, but not only that. I was excited to see them two youngsters up on the watch list. So me didn't want to know what the coach I think about not leaving or leaving them out. So I was gonna assume that it was something to do with paperwork's not finished, because if you look at the watch list and most of the when call them the heritage players, you realize that I think based on him answer, he's saying that they got left out because them paperwork's not finished. So the Cameron Archer, them the what him said, the right back, the Cameron Archer, the Max Aarons himself for come to Jamaica come sort out them paperwork. So I'm like, that means that simple means Tyrese Hall them have to come sort out some paperwork. So I was expecting that kind of answer, but this is what the coach say. I'm find it very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best additions has been Isaac Hayden. I think he's come in, integrated really well in that number 6 role. Is the glue for us. We do need help with that. We do see Ian Frey as maybe a possibility for that role, though he's playing right back for Inter Miami and sometimes centre back. But Mascherano himself, the coach of Inter Miami, talks about him playing in midfield as well. So that is something for the future, and that may happen.
First answer is I really don't know how I feel about the fact that he pinpointed, the coach pinpointed Ian Frey as a midfielder. I understand the thinking behind that, because me know say Ian Frey also can play midfield. But how long Ian Frey not play midfield? We haven't seen Ian Frey in a midfield since Wappy kill Phillip, and Wappy kill Phillip long time. So Ian Frey, he can play midfield again, but this is a specialist defender, if you ask me. If you go play midfield again. So this is Latibody and Damian Nanalo all over again. Come on, coach. Like, specialist midfielders me seen at the squad, and I was excited about seeing them. So, yeah, Isaac Hayden the answer. But again, I wanted to follow up that. You know, I said that answer them. I say, you know, coach. I say, coach, but what happened when Isaac Hayden are dead? Because that is where we see the real issue. So, yeah, Isaac Hayden provide a solution. But what happened when Isaac Hayden are dead? That's the real question, you know, coach. So that's why I'm going to bring up Janaria Johnson and Tyrese Hall. And again, I understand that Tyrese Hall is not a number 6. He's probably a better number 8. But the mere facts, I'm going to bring up them there. Yeah, I talk about the solution in our midfield. We have a good solution, which is Isaac Hayden. From Isaac Hayden there, thumbs up. But what happened when Isaac Hayden are there? And the first go-to. So the coach thinking, I tell you, say, all right, then if Hayden are there, I have it say, Ian Frey. So it look like when Hayden are there, or if Hayden I get sub off, it look like Ian Frey I go play at the backup number 6 again. No, I know Ian Frey can play there, but a specialist defender, or people are gonna say he's a specialist midfielder turn defender turn back. Come on, man. Me like my midfielder them for play midfield game in, game out for a season. If you take a look at and we're gonna do that as well. We're gonna take a look at Ian Frey. Because this is the first player I'm bring up. If you take a look at Ian Frey, I'm pretty sure Ian Frey has been playing majority of the last couple seasons at right back. Him say it himself. Some of that even have to take a look at it. We could just play and hear what the coach say. But that's the first thing. I'm like, yo, Jano Star, say Ian Frey at the backup number 6, basically, because the first name him bring up Ian Frey as him talk about Aiden. Then you go to Ian Frey, and I'm like, Jano, yeah, I know Lambert and Anglin at the squad as well, Travis Peso. But here's the thing, we have seen Lambert and Anglin at the squad before, and a lot of body here, and Damian Nanalo was using a midfield. We don't want to see that again, coach. More want to see specialist midfielders play midfield. That is what me I defend right now. You get me? I say so. That's the first talking point I get from that, and I didn't want to ask him about that, but I don't want to think turn a reasoning. Come like me that forgive one of the Dan reasoning question them when me ask him back something. I never want the press conference turn a reasoning. But yeah.
You know, if he comes through at the weekend, But yeah, the midfield is our Janara Johnson is a young player playing in Ajax second team. Just started the league, so he needs a little bit more experience.
You hear that? Janara Johnson is a young player playing Ajax second division. He just started the league. He needs a bit more experience. So the coach now, from that, I get him rather go with people with more experience right now. I guess him not want to risk it for the biscuit right now. I guess he must say a crunch time, World Cup qualifiers. Him not want to throw in the youths them in the deep end, and you know the youth them are going to adjust to CONCACAF football. I guess that he must say, because if he must say, yo, a young youth and the youth them need experience, I was very surprised. Honest to God, I was very surprised. I think I something else him afforded, but need experience. Continue, coach.
When you come to these games, experience is always the best. You know, if you can get the blend right as well. Tyrese Hall, we've followed for quite a while now, and
the man said when it comes to these games, experience is always the best. So it seems like a coach's philosophy. And again, if in train of thought, probably I follow a logical train of thought, where he must say, I guess he must say, him no want underestimate CONCACAF football. You get me? I say him no want underestimate where the youth them are going. I say him no want throw them in the line of fire. And that me get from it still. If I that don't get from it, to make me know.
And we're very fortunate he's got to move to Notts County, and he's getting minutes coming off the bench for them. So they're not regulars in their teams, you know.
The man said they're not regulars in them team. Them not become senior players as yet. Them are regular in them team. The man want regular starting player. The man them want them dominant. Yo, you get me? I said the man want Gennaro make the next step, go play for Ajax senior team. And that the man I say the same thing when the man say about Ravel. I say yo, Ravel need to go find a club. It's basically the man I say although them young, if them a dominate them team, probably them that day in the squad. You get me? I say basically that me get from it. Cause listen,
Gennaro Johnson is not playing Eredivisie, first division, but we will follow them and track them.
The man said Gennaro Johnson is not playing Eredivisie, first division, second division. Him a play. So basically I say him not play at the highest level. So him have to fix that. You see me make him way in a Ajax first team, break him way in a Ajax first team, just like Tyrese Hall. This is me and Tyrese Hall as well. My opposite Tyrese Hall get a loan move because guess what? Him probably can break him way in a senior football. But Tyrese Hall, I remember who they come say, yo, him remind them of Luka Modric. I think say Tyrese Hall, because of boom now and dominant and make him way in a Tottenham first team. And to be honest, I really want to see him fight him way back in a Tottenham first team, but right now, you know, see Tottenham buy this one bag of baller. So sending him on loan, we see this over and over again. So now we don't know the youth can develop because youth, I believe in a youth. Youth can develop. From you have the chance, you can develop. So hopefully he can develop on loan, really set the world afire, become a world beater, and break him way back in a Tottenham team. You see me? Big up yourself, Jagans. But I guess at that he must say, yo, the youths, them, we are watch them. Very interesting. I could listen to the rest of it, what him say.
And again, the way that youngsters now grow and build, you know, we'd have no hesitation if it comes to that level and they get to that level that they can join the squad. So the future.
The man say the way youngsters grow and build, him have no hesitation if them get to that level. What level? The man want them to dominate them team or them day. The man say, Gennaro Johnson, make your way in Ajax first team. Play some Eredivisie. That the man basically tell Gennaro Johnson, you know. The man say, Tyrese Hall, start in your team. You gone on loan, you're supposed to start now, Maestro. Maestro, now the onus is on the youths them again. Basically, that me get from it. If I that get from it, and make me know still. So the man say, yo, the youths are watching now. When they're on the watch list, now they buckle up on the shoes and run off the club them one day. You get me? I say that me get from it.
Future again. And I've said this to the JFF before, from coming in and after 6 months. I tell you something, you know, we've done a lot of recruiting, a lot of it identifying players And the players that we've identified are mainly young players. And I know those who change association are maybe the ones who their normal country, natural countries, they haven't been picked.
People, man, nah speed past that. You hear the man say? The ones who normally change association are the ones who them natural country, the country of them birth, people are birth paper season within a birth paper season within. So basically I say with them birth paper there, they are basically not picking them. So basically, he might admit say we are get the second choice. So the coach I say it out of the coach's mouth, you know. The coach literally I say it out of his own mouth say usually they are not being selected for them first country. The coach I said. So usually I choose if Tyrese Hall get called up for England, him that choose England and the coach I say so. You get me? I say so. I truth. There's no two ways about it, but it's very surprising. So the coach actually says so all time on a mouth. The coach admit it. The coach admitted people. This is what
normal country, natural countries, they haven't the ones who their normal country, natural countries, they haven't been picked, so they can go for the second option. That's usually 26, 27, 28.
26, 27, 28, and the coach spoke about this before. The coach said him usually go for players them age there because at that age, if you're gonna get picked or you're gonna get capped for England, usually at England or USA, then they make the switch. So we end up with Isaac Hayden. Remember again, and this is what I want to talk about Isaac Hayden again. So people beat Isaac Hayden initially for saying that he wanted to play for England until him legs them fall off, yada yada. Now watch this. Without giving away my age, when I was 10 years younger, me used to swear, say, yo, what this me want to do, and this me going to do, and no matter what, this me going to do, and this me going to do, and this me going to do. The older you get, the more you start understand life, the more you start accept certain things in your life. But the younger you be, you feel you're a Superman. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in all abilities. Remember, say when you're younger, you usually don't have the injuries them. You get me? I say, you're young, you're fit, you're strong, you're fast. You believe, say, yo, nobody not better than you. But when you gradually get older now, your body changes. So once your body starts change, what you start do? You start to eat. Me used to can run 100 meter in a 12 seconds, you know. Now me I run 100 meter in a 15 seconds. You know what? Me I run for Turkey, you know, but I run for Team Jamaica. Something like that. If you get what me I say. So at them time they make a decision where I say, you see me? So we have to understand the youths. Them when the youths make certain decisions at a younger age, we have to put ourselves in a them situation and stop going like say we're born big. We not born big, boy. Yeah. We are the youths too. We understand how youth think. And we have to just give the youth them grace. You get me? I say so the BL Academy personally, as I say, when I pick my squad, I never have him in the squad per se. But when time somebody say, yo, a feelings you carry me, no, I'm not carrying the feelings. I like for that, I understand the youth thought process. You get me? I say a youths them be thought process. The youth them I think about what best for them future, what best for them brand, etc. etc. So we can't beat them for that. You see me? We can't beat them for that. We just have to understand what it is and be realistic as well. The coach will be realistic. The coach will tell us straight up. Say them are gonna go for them first. Them are go for which part them bird paper there. Them are go for which part them bird paper there first. And if it don't work out, that's just natural. That is just natural, people. And you can't go around that. That is just natural. You see me? So the coach just speak him truth and him truth will set him free.
You know, but we've identified players who are 17, 18, 19 who are very interested in playing for Jamaica.
So this also important. The coach also said they have been doing a lot of recruiting, but him also said they have been identifying players that are 17, 18, and 19. Again, a lot of people like to think that, yo, we not recruit young enough. We not recruit the player them when them they in the academy. We are wait upon them for be big ball and them something there, which the coach make you know say it's not true. The coach, this is a Curaçao. This is like a Curaçao person. I say 7 new players Curaçao have. We have to take a look at that as well now. we gotta take a look at that as well because Curaçao are going with a bag of things over there. But yeah, so the coach I make you know say, yo, all who feel like say we now look on the players them at 17, 18, and 19. I look at them. We are look at them, but guess what them want now? And then I understand the two sides of the story. Fire love tell me this. Fire say, you see, if you bring the players them in at a 17-year-old, but which 17-year-old you gotta take a chance at right now? So the 17-year-old who come to mind was what the striker name would dip on the list. What the striker name people would dip on the watch list. The striker would dip on the watch list. Let me see if I can find the striker real quick. I remember his name right now off the top of my head. The striker would dip on the watch list name Seymour Reid. So, for example, you bring in Seymour Reid and you cap him up now because he's 17 and ideally you don't want to do that. Look on Whisper today. Whisper really, I show say Whisper head and shoulders above them. It look like the ball are injured again. Many if you know what's going on right there. So, but how do you bring in a 17-year-old or Whisper you find a 17-year-old for bringing at the team now where now I play first team football, I play youth football, but you have a bank on him or bet on him and leave out some senior man. And again, at 17, Reid at 16, yeah. But you can bring in a Seymour Reid now over some senior players. I don't see it happen right now. So Seymour Reid really have to go break in a first team football, I light it up, I play upon the level there. And you say, all right, then bring in a Reid at 16, 17. At them thing they do, but you're not bringing a player where I play academic football at 16 and 17 and say you gotta take a chance on him. And I say where the player have to show him talent and him quality first, him can come add that to the senior team. So I understand from the point of view there, but again, I'm glad the coach said it out and more for say them might take a look at players at that age as well, is it me?
And have the quality for the future. And so I think whatever happens, the future is bright for Jamaican football. I think the coaching program that they have going in place, I think the youngsters coming through, they identify what is going on. And I think what we've done also in the UK and Europe is develop a kind of recruitment team.
Big up yourself, Mr. Devon Porter, anyway there. Marlon, big up yourself, because the man say him develop a kind of recruiting team. Again, I don't know anybody else. Big up yourself, Danny Judd, legend in the building as well. Isaac Aiden is a plus in midfield. Yeah, man, definitely solution. But yeah, the coach basically say two things. Him say one, the youth them, and we have to big up the youth them of late, especially the youth them win under 14, come win under 15. So the youths them, the next generation, they basically the coach has said the next generation did it, and we also take a look at some youth overseas. Me I tell you, the coach really give me a solid answer. Him take time about like 4 minutes to see my answer my question, and him go in depth. So I'm like, yo, say that's a good question. I say when you ask a good question. I say when you ask a good question when a coach afi go in at the question and talk some things, you see me? So yeah.
We follow a lot of players, a lot of young players, and we monitor them very closely. So, I know we need to qualify for World Cup 26. But believe you me, the next crop coming through after that, the younger players, that will be a good team.
Yeah, the man say, I know the focus is on World Cup 26, but you have to have, we call it people, you have to have the next plan. And the plan, we call it, that already has slipped me. The word has slipped me, we call it now. The plan where you have to make the next plan for the next year. And the man all talk about World Cup 2030 already. The man say, yeah, we are. The focus is going to 2026. But the man look forward to 2030 already with the youths them. So him answer my question about the youths them. I'm going to show you something about the question I'm ask. I ask about specifically 2 youth player. You see me? I ask about specifically 2 youth player. And the man I tell you about the youths them and the youths them and the future. You get me? I say, yeah, Travis, you like him, I go with experience. And you can't wrong him because I guess you don't really want to show certain thing for no youths right now. You see me?
Follow up, David?
Sure. Coach, also, we're seeing that a few senior figures are missing from the...
So, people don't realize my question them. Some ask about youths and them ask about senior figures. You see that? When you see that, I go youth settings first, and then I go senior figures because again, don't take it for granted, Don't take it for granted, As much as we say this and that, but the Bailey them, as much as we say this and that, but who else? The Latty body here them. Who else, mister? The Blakey them, a three senior, a three of the captain them, they are the team, No matter how you go on it, a three senior man that, Again, we know criticize Latty body here a lot because him playing a midfield, but when Latty body here play defense, Latty body here one of the best defender them we have, people. Me I tell you. So it was important for me to think about it real quick and I say, all right then, we're going to step up. And again, I know say Amari Bell did have the captain armband over there in the Unity Cup. Is him Damian Nanalo being back in the squad. But him also talk about Mikel Antonio. So I could listen to him say.
The team, namely our captain Blake, Leon Bailey, and Latibo there. Are you looking at the other players to step up to really fill that senior role in the team, seeing that those key figures are missing from the squad?
Yeah, absolutely right. It's a good question, a good statement.
That man say, that's a good question, a good statement. Run it.
Leadership is important. Experience is important. We'll miss Andre Blake because he's been through this so many times. He knows what wins and what doesn't win, which is key. And the people who have gone out, that's right. Latibedier is a leader. Andre is a leader. Leon Bailey, in his own way, through what he does, is an influence and a leader. So we'll miss them, and we do it.
Man say Leon Bailey in his own way. You get me? I say he's an influence and a leader. You can't go on Leon Bailey. You get me? I say youths that they look up to Leon Bailey, Youths that they look in their own way. So I'm probably not be the vocal leader, but again, it's a senior figure that in a dressing room and you can't underestimate that. So
expect the others to step up. It's one important reason why when Mikel and we spoke, that he said I could maybe help in the dressing room, I could help on the training field.
Man say one important reason is when let me get Miss Carl. Yeah, is Mikel. Him spoke to Mikel Antonio and him say him can help in the dressing room and him can help on the pitch. So now this had me thinking, people. This had me thinking. So I saw where West Ham posted. Let me see if I can bring it up. Antonio coaching. So I saw where West Ham, when they announced Antonio leaving or being released, I see where they spoke about Antonio getting a coaching role. Again, I probably can't find it right now, but definitely see this. So when West Ham released Antonio, they said that Antonio will be training with the U21 team, which he's still doing. But they also spoke about Antonio getting a coaching role. And why me I talk about this? It's very important because when I see that in a people, me I say, wonder if I this ago, and let me see if I can bring it up. Because some months ago, I remember a player who used to play for Liverpool named Jay Spearing. Jay Spearing wasn't one of Liverpool's best players. So most of you not gonna know the player name, Jay Spearing. You not gonna know him. Most people, unless you're a Liverpool fan, like myself, you're gonna know Jay Spearing. So Jay Spearing wasn't no big player at Liverpool. But when Jay Spearing started his coaching role, what I realized is that Jay Spearing was registered for play U21. So I'm like, how comes Jay Spearing get registered for play U21? But then when I read some more, it is a pathway for some players to actually, some players we are going to coaching, it seemed like a pathway for you to actually go on the field. So it's like you become a player coach. You become a player coach in a way. Travis, so if you still know Jay Spearing, a Liverpool you bring? Travis? A Liverpool you bring, man. So see that? So Jay Spearing, this is what I did see about Jay Spearing. So this Jay Spearing, Jay Spearing has confirmed that he'll once again be registered as a player for the Liverpool U21 this season, along with his role assisting head coach Rob Page. I'm finding it very interesting. So I'm like, wonder if Antonio over there had do something similar. Because again, West Ham spoke about him going into a coaching role, and then West Ham talked about the fact that and then he might play U21 football. Now, the coach kind of debunked that because the coach also said that the baller really want to be on the field. So again, Antonio believe in him ability. And you can't bash the ball if you believe in him ability, because if him believe in him ability and him thinks he should be playing, him know himself. Jay Spearing is Liverpool through and through. Yeah, man, their selection. Yeah, man, Jay Spearing. Yeah, man, that Jay Spearing. Jay Spearing to me wasn't a big baller, in people. I think he was a regular baller, but as someone realized, it had me wondering if Antonio did I do something similar. But then for hear the coach say, Anna that him do, very interesting indeed. You get me? I say very, very interesting indeed. But the coach say Anna that him do. But yeah, so make we continue and make we run it.
And if you think so, I can help on the field. So that's one of the reasons we've done that. Leadership is important. We have plenty of it in the dressing room. Amari Bell, who did really well in the Unity Cup as a captain. Ethan Pinnock, who can do that role also. And we've got other experienced players. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. People need to step up now for the next 6 games.
Yeah, so basically, say Antonio, basically, that's why I bring Antonio, because for the leadership, Antonio, that fall under Antonio, Amari Bell, and Ethan Pinnock. So we expect those to be the leaders of the squad. Again, Damian Nanalona's squad. I don't know that man, they are one of the leaders as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting indeed. So people, I think, ask 2 solid questions. I never make the question them too long. I never make the question them too drawn out. You get me? I say I never make the question. Some solid questions straight to the point. And it's so ironic, say, are the 2 opposite I ask about the youths them, and them ask about the senior figures them. As what Travis I say, the coach seemed to be going for experience. You get me? I said the coach seemed to going for experience. Because again, I wondered where Damian Nanalo fitness was. But we know from Nanalo fit him again at the squad, because again, that's another leader out there, that's another captain. Say what you must about Nanalo, but them man they wear him hard on him sleeve. You get me? I said them man they wear him hard on him sleeve. And to be frank, the group of players, Damian Lowe, Andre Blake, I want to call them. I think I hear them call some gang of 5 or gang of something. I not call them a gang, but I talk about the senior figures them. The Damian Lowe, Andre Blake, who me are missing? Leon Bailey, Shamar Nicholson. Again, the individual players them need to put out the performance them for warrant them placing at the team. But especially those 4 who have been some of the 4 senior players them for a while now, because if you ask me, I think those 4 would have been in this team. Some of the players them were there on the longest. It would have been nice for those 4 actually play well and take Jamaica to a World Cup. I'm not just those 4 no. And not just those 4 no. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice for especially those 4. You see me? It would have been nice for those 4 actually, but them need to put out the performance on the field, because them not getting a free pass through them as senior people. You see me? Them supposed to put out the performance out there, but then the coach spoke about the leaders. I gotta be the Amari Bell again. I really like Amari Bell as a captain in the Unity Cup. He was solid as a captain. I don't know him leadership ability. Ethan Pinnock, we know Ethan Pinnock give. Ethan Pinnock actually a Mr. Consistency. Gary Jeffries, Casey Palmer, worst midfielder, Jaja God. Manners and respect, Jagans, make up yourself. Marky G of the link. Yeah, man, at the bird paper link. Them are. The whole point is to bet on these players young. waiting until they break into their home countries will have them choosing their homeland. No, better them while them young. Again, me use the example of the keeper Jaden Ibert, and again, if you're not captain them, even if you're better than them while them young, if them progress to a level where they'll be called by them home team or their first nation, them have a go. So if you can't captain these players, them still have a go. And if the player is under 21, them need 3 official matches. So again, I give the player them 3 official matches. You get me? I say you have to bet on them, but we have to bet on, we have to know, me no know, we find the right balance. I don't mind betting on them, but we have to find the right balance. Winston Williams said, seems like Kyle Duncan is not a surprise to fans. Winston Williams, yesterday I did a video. I'm predicting the squad. I'm gonna say don't worry about a thing. You know the 3 Little Birds song about Marley sing. I did say 3 Little Birds tell me say surprise in the squad. Trust me. And I know that surprise is gonna be in the squad, but to my surprise, the surprise is a surprise to me. Because if me tell us me know Kyle Duncan, I lie me I tell. And me not come tell no lie for put on a show for making me feel like me know every single player in the world. Me no know Kyle Duncan. I told them I go do my research who Kyle Duncan is. So big up everybody where they know Kyle Duncan before, but me never know him. And me can come here say me never know him. So everybody else will know him. Me never know him. Kyle Duncan or Jamaican. Me probably see him in one squad already, but I me not tell us I'm watch Kyle Duncan. So surprise. See, big surprise that Kyle Duncan. Me don't know him. So seems Kyle Duncan is not a surprise to fans. What you mean, Winston Williams? Where them not surprised? Me surprised. Today when the man say Kyle Duncan, me say, oh, what? Me don't know the baller, but I want to see the baller because I watch some highlights today. Look solid. Seems like a right back. Seems like a solid right back actually. So me want to see whom I have to bring and more hear the experts them come talk to me about Kyle Duncan. And again, I'm going to bring up some stats on him as well to see if we can find anything. If we can find anything outstanding or we can look forward to. More take a look at the player and introduce the player to the fans. Let's take a look at Kyle Duncan. Let's see what Kyle Duncan is going in with. Easy me make we learn Kyle Duncan and see what Kyle Duncan is. Who's a Kyle Duncan? For anybody who like me, we never know Kyle Duncan. So this is Kyle Duncan, gentle people. This is Kyle Duncan right here. So Kyle Duncan performance in the last match, 44 minutes for New York Red Bull. So Jay, anyway, see I'm gonna come make me know who Kyle Duncan is. Jay, my bro, blessings. Welcome to the show.
Yo, King, what going on there, man? Yo, want to say a big surprise that when you named the Kyle Duncan to the tip. I said, oh, Kyle Duncan never depend nobody radar. And a big surprise that.
That's a big surprise. It's a big surprise, man.
Not tell us watch only when teams play versus Inter Miami watch MLS, right?
Yeah.
Red Bull play against Inter Miami. No ball and Duncan never jump off of my screen. So when you hear that name, they call Duncan, run go look him up, man. See what kind of stats about and thing. But go on top of there, still 1 year or go on with it.
All right, my boss. Big up yourself and respect for the card.
No, man. Go on.
Oh, go on talk while there. All right, so.
Man.
So watch ya. So somebody said this, and it's actually a fact. Who said this on the stream? Big up yourself, Javari Laban. So Javari Laban say, this is Wikipedia, by the way, personal life. He is the cousin of fellow professional soccer player Timothy Way. So that means he a George Way nephew, as we Javari Labana said. So a George Way a nephew. So I guess him a forward from a family way. You get me? I say him a forward from a footballing family and a fenke pian ball. You get me? I say Kyle Duncan is him. So far this season, Kyle Duncan 20 matches, 1,544 minutes. That's a starter for you right there. 2 assists, 5 yellow cards, 1 red card. You get me? I say Kyle Duncan What else we can find? 28-year-old. It's a bit on the. I don't want to say senior side, on the experience side. A bit on the experience side, Kyle Duncan is. You see me, but yeah, where baby mother nephew? Oh, where baby mother nephew? Okay. So I guess him grew up in that family there. You see me? So big up yourself, Kyle Duncan. You see me? You know, Timothy Weah and George Weah, legend George Weah, them win Ballon d'Or, people. George Weah, them win Ballon d'Or, boy. So if I did so, you see me? This he has position on pitch. Main position is right back, 82%, and he has played 18% as a left back. So he's a wing back. In preferred foot is right foot. The man, right-footed people. So he's a out and out right footer. This out and out right footer, out and out right back, full back. It seems like PS is 90. Watch out, people. That means him fast. You see me? PS is 90 right there. So all right. So I guess that okay. I learn enough. Kyle Duncan. Got you.
Yeah. So we have to do the comparison thing, because on the right back, and we're looking at the MLS now, and so we have a Jamaican right back in the MLS also.
Tevon Gray attack?
Yeah, so we have to look on Tevon Gray numbers now.
Let me see if I can compare him with Tevon Gray from Reuters. I suppose you can compare him with Tevon Gray from Reuters. Where the comparison is supposed to be right there. So compare teammates more. But so we want to check in minutes. What exactly you want to look for?
So much game Tevon Gray play. See numbers them as far as minutes, and see them start them, because you say starting minutes them for Duncan. We want to see how many assists Gray have, how many yellow cards. We want to see the numbers them to compare both of them this season in the New York Metro area.
Oh, because the two of them fought from New York as well, for real. All right, let's see. That one a good one. This. All right. So this is Kyle Duncan again. We can take a look at him stats right there. So again, 16 games this season, 21 games last season, 28 games the season before. Over here, so we have a man like Tevon Gray, 23-year-old, 5 years in junior. You see me? Again, Tevon Gray, this is the same player, some MLS Next Pro this season. Why would he be playing? I guess probably injury. So this season, 18 games, no assists, no goal. Last season, 28 games. So I guess previous seasons, Tevon Gray probably have stronger numbers. But this season, it look like Kyle Duncan. You'd say Kyle Duncan have better numbers. Them 4 assists in 16 games kind of look impressive still. Them 4 assists in 16 games. Probably are the 4 assists them. Probably is a Trent Alexander type of baller we are getting. You get me? I say probably is a Trent Alexander type of baller because of 4 assists in 16 games. So probably a data go on. Man. You see me?
Simons are more attacking, but that may mean also means that Gray put the ball them in the box, but seems like an attackers them now finish the crosses.
Well,
it could happen a worse team than the Red Bull. City could be a worse team than the Red Bull, so team attacker them now finish. So
well, technically on screen right now, New York City is ahead of them in the table. That the on screen right now, New York City ahead of them in the table. So again, it can be the fact as well, but we don't know. We not find an excuse. We are working with the baller. The baller it seems like he's an attacking right back. Based on those numbers, 4 assists in 16 games. Yeah, we are learn. We are learn the baller in people, because me never know the baller, and again, they are learn the baller. So far, Timothy Weah cousin. So George Weah them bless them money. How you get me? I say George Weah that they teach him a thing or two and say no, don't square the ball. So you see me? I say a Ballon d'Or household that him grew up in, I guess somewhere. Uncle Rona one part. So and he's attacking right back. We have 4 assists so far this season. So well, this I said 2 assists.
So when come up true, like is he like an academy developed player. They didn't come from a USL team, like from out of college and him drive straight to New York. Like when roots come from.
So this is from 2018 and first season. This is a New York Red Bulls. So it looked like a college draft. So they are New York for a while, you know. This is nearly 10 years in there New York, you know. 2018, 2015. This is what 7 years in there New York. So he's been at New York Red Bulls. I guess he went over there to play one or half a season, 7 games in the Belgium League. So he played 7 games in the Belgium League and then went back to New York Red Bulls. So it seemed like a New York Red Bulls born and bred player, you know. It seemed like he's a New York born and bred player. Let me just double check something as you said that, because it seemed like a New York in born and grew up. So he's a New York youth where
so it sounds like it come up to the New York. Right?
Yeah, so see it in born at Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York. So it's a New York youth, you see me? New York true and true. New York true and true, basically. But yeah, that'd be very interesting to see where him have to bring. You see me? Because again, competition for places now we have basically 3 right back in the team. Because you, as a there, Jay, talk to him about Ian Frey, because it was very surprising for the coach list him as a midfielder and constantly talking about him as a midfielder. When last Ian Frey played midfield?
Should have been in the team a long time ago.
As a midfielder?
3 or 4 years ago now, he should have been in the team. But you know, him get some bad injury over the years them. But he's been playing, so even when him come back and not play, we understand that we try to recruit him and find out where mine at and all of that in the past then.
Yeah.
But if a player with the quality we could have been a Jamaica team a long time before we even have Dexter, him could have been a Jamaica team. That type of quality player there. But now him a player again, him have a niggling injury where he got a couple of weeks ago, but him back about 2-3 weeks in a row now, and him a starter. Him is consistent starter.
Yeah.
Compose on the ball, dribble part, have some silky skills to him, push it to it, to not make a ball every now and then. Him have the silkiness to him, man. So you know that Jamaican Caribbean flair there.
Yeah.
Him have that to him game too. But him also disciplined when he play in the midfield. It's not a maestro, it's a solid professional player in the midfield. But it's not really midfield and second. You know, it's a centre back and second position.
Oh, really?
So him going the midfield is as needed and everything there. If somebody like if the CDM get a yellow card, and then if the game I get out of hand where the CDM have a bad game, then we'll make a transition to a back 3 and then push him up in the midfield and him play the CDM role there. So, but it's his third position actually. But
yeah.
He can do a good professional work, Mr. Man. Him have the silkiness to him game and him put him smart. Him put him body between ball and man and draw the foul them when needed and stuff like that. And him have some speed to him too. You know, you probably see him play twice already.
Yeah, I've seen him play twice. Yeah. And I like him touch more than anything. Him actually look like a Trent Alexander kind of. I don't know if I see him build that way there, but him look like a touch passer. He look like him have touch as a right back more than anything. You don't expect a right back to have such a good touch more than anything. But that's my first impression of him. You would have seen him more often than me. So that's why I'm asking you.
You know, them ball and them complain about Trent and them thing there about the aspect of game. And you can defend, man. Liverpool would have never, or England would have never put Trent in the centre half position, you know?
Yeah.
To play centre half, but that's if you replace somebody, you know, get injured or get red card and them have to make a couple moves and adjust certain things. Them would have never think to put Trent back there, but this few times second, right this I would have been next one before then sub.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay, easy, you know, Jay, make sure say if no other comparison upon him ball have to make people know say, oh, him can defend.
Yeah, man. I mean, a defender, man. Him can defend the man. But him have an all-round game. So in play as to the instruction of the coach them. So it's a disciplined young man. Pull up in numbers, then we can see him numbers them look like this season. Because the fans USL team them and stuff, them not gonna play them man them.
And hold on. They must say no sound. They must say me have a sound issue. Hold on there. This always at me, you know.
Probably me, man.
No, I know you.
But yeah, people.
Yeah, when I hear
me.
Yeah, people. It's supposed to fix now. It fixed now. Yeah. Yeah, got you.
Yeah, the call up well deserved, man. And it's a baller who we're tired to see face of the team. Because once him on, then him on.
Yeah.
And we don't really see him have a bad game to that. Because like we say, it's a disciplined baller. It may him get himself in a position, but him have speed, so him have a good recovery speed.
Oh, him fast too?
Yeah, him can run the flanks, them man. The channels, them him fast, but him can recover. Like how Dexter recover, the right one position, then the Dexter tight.
Yeah.
Because remember saying, when the midfield gets set, so Latibody are going to probably end up being a right back in the team because remember I said Baker supposed to come in sooner or later. Hopefully sooner than later. So more midfielders, more competition are going to be in the midfield. So it's going to push out certain men where we have met the team based on utility position and be able to plug a gap in the midfield and everything there. Now we're going to have midfield specialists. So them thing there, the aspect there things.
Yeah.
The tactics they're not really needed for your man and make the team for plug a gap unless the man injured. Then yeah. But right now the right back position are the tough man. They're competitive. So Dexter does need to leave out at the under 21. Hopefully find a club soon. Window close soon. Window close 3 days time.
Yeah, but you know, so the ironic thing we just say is you see Baker, like today me get some information and me not give up on him, but me think from the information I hear it's gonna be a difficult one. That Baker are gonna be very difficult. So As much as today people are call and talk about, a lot of people talk about the disappointment with Mason Greenwood, and I am also disappointed. The coach spoke about him disappointment as well. You have to be disappointed. It's just natural to feel disappointed about it. But the Louis Baker, from what I hear, that one the rough. So I don't know if that one will be happening. Me no want write off no ball. Hopefully it can be resolved. But from what I hear, that one they go rough. It don't sound good. It sound like it's more a no than a yeah, isn't it? But it's not my information for break, so I'm gonna leave that alone, isn't it? But that me here, I'm gonna get some information today. But yeah, so yeah, the right back competition for places, yeah, it's on. So I'm gonna have to lace him boots and really know say I'm ready for fight for him spot. And for me, I think Dexter, again, hopefully, the season not done yet in terms of the transfer window not close. So hopefully Dexter can actually get that move to Charlton, because we see where Dexter was on trial at Charlton Athletics. So I don't know what them are wait for, if them are wait for deadline day, because I don't know why teams wait for deadline day for actually make these signings. I don't know why them do that. But probably at that them are wait for deadline day to do the signings. I don't know.
Most of the time, deadline day is like a fallback. Like you try to go for your first choice, and then if your first choice don't work out, you know that there's a deal on the table.
Yeah.
So you just pen but the paper, boom, bam. And then the 24th or 23rd hour, boom, signature announcement. Like, I already take a picture of them and
yeah. It's a last resort.
Yeah, like a just in case thing. So yeah, teams can always like delay because they know say the player now going end up nowhere else.
Yeah.
But back to them, so them kind of dilly-dally around it and try to court some other players and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then they'll just come right back. Announce it, boom, on the deadline. But yeah, free a solid player, man, a baller, man. So we expect to see that team. As long as we're healthy, seeing that team to this cycle and the next cycle coming up.
Yes, yeah. Believe in your baller.
Yeah, man, a good joke, man, a good baller, man. Good baller for the inner the team, man. Like I said, solid baller, and he can play multiple positions. It's a younger, Latibo there with more height and finesse. Okay. Not afraid of the ball. We take on player too, you know. Them say Latibo there, hide from the ball.
Yeah.
But it's a ball I will get in them and I mix it up, man, and spin. He have some flair, man. I just see, man. He have some spin move when do more time and thing. You know, sometimes, you know, like any other ball I learn and thing and try them tricks and train. He will take on more, a little too much for time, you know, be it two, man, and then I go for the third one and thing. But that's part of the learning process, and those type of ball of them who have them tricks and train and them pocket them kind of do them things on occasions.
Yeah.
So,
but what is the other surprise? Because I guess the other surprise in the squad is the Bailey Kadamachi selection. Yeah. Now, may I give my opinion? Give your opinion on it, and me give my opinion on it.
Yeah. All right. So, Kadamachi, young baller, he can give a 2 more cycles at least 2 more cycles, and he have a huge upside. He was a prototypical striker. He have the body, the build, the physique, can score goals with feet, can score goals with head, and he can score the excited goals, the spectacular goals then. Yeah. So once him healthy and the opportunities come in way, he will put the ball at the back of the net. If all of the striker them, including the one that my coach talked about today, I believe Kadama team, Cameron Archer is the one that moved the most high on, but Kadama Theory would be next in line out of all of them striker there. But no, so people kind of have him up still, including you yourself, King, from the time, from what happened in the past.
No. Me let it go. Me let it go. Me tell you, me let it go. Me let it go.
Yeah, you're still nervous, man, because you say if it may come at them, you can still hesitant until you see him on the plane and come off of the plane and man the airport, then you know, say, well, no, straight. They might meet up yourself, or they might come Miami first and then go Bermuda. So we make you know if you see him come off of the plane.
Yeah.
But yeah, people kind of have that in the back of their mind. So him kind of up against it. So he need to prove to some of the fans them. Like, Isaac here did have to come and prove to the fans them.
Yeah.
And then the fans them accept him and say, yes, he had not a real deal. He had not a key man in the midfield. You know, like the Delta boss a key man. So he had not a key man in the midfield. So people gain the respect of the fans them and the supporters them by performance on the field. Because people were nervous because of him comments them in the past.
Yeah.
Now with this guy, you know, I hope that improve them wrong and put the ball on the back of the net for them debut. Whether it be in Jamaica or over in Bermuda, but I don't think coach are gonna start the new faces them in Bermuda. I think he's gonna go with familiar faces them. The Dexter, the Warner Brown up top instead of Kadamatieri, and what the new one, Duncan.
Yeah.
Duncan a compete with Dexter, and I midfield he and him are gonna go in over Frey. I don't Frey play against these competitions all the time still. Field ground them at CONCACAF.
Yeah.
But Kadamatieri just have to prove himself to the fans.
Yeah. Before we talk about Kyle Kadamatieri, Javar Lobana say him play for Valenciennes in French league that are Kyle Duncan. So I guess he came up in Europe. So I guess him born in New York, him come to him get, I guess
No,
him
them
find
probably
him.
loan move. So
I never doubt me see man. But me I just double check. But I guess it don't matter because guess what? From the mere fact say him there around the family there. From the mere fact him around the family there, you expect anything. You get me? I say you expect anything.
Professionalism and pedigree and him coached up through the academy system and all of that. And 20 years him have some experience from him.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is it for him, you know. So this is a film cycle, you know. So him have a lot to prove and him have to earn him spot in the team. I'm pretty sure say you know, come in without know what's going on and who your competitions are and know a little bit about the team and all of that and watch a couple games previously. Because you have to do your homework. You know. You're a true professional and win over the fans them and prove yourself on the field and thing. You have to do your homework to see, to watch a couple games and see how we play and then thing, you know, as a true professional.
Yeah.
Can be up yourself, you know.
Yeah, man. Enough respect in a Jerry. Bless up in a bro. Thanks for passing through, man.
Big up everybody in the chat and the comment section. Remember to support the channel, people. Big up on yourself.
Straight. Big up on yourself. Bless up, bro. People, smash a like on the channel and smash the like button. Smash the like button where they are learning about the ball of them. So, yeah. So, apparently, sorry for go back to Kyle, but I'm find something important like what I never say. So, he actually played for United States already. So he actually had a cap for United States. So I guess he played for United States. Let me just say that like while. Performance for national team, see the USA. I guess it was an international friendly. So he actually had a cap in a international friendly. That is Kyle Duncan. So I just want to show that before I move on because look what I'm go back on it. Go back on his profile. I noticed that. So yeah, Bailey Kadamachi moving right along. So new players in the team. Bailey Kadamachi are one, Kyle is the other one. So what can I learn about Bailey Kadamachi? I'm 6 feet tall, 20-year-old. Kadamachi last game 90 minutes in bag of goal, people. Right-footed forward. What else we can learn about the baller? So his main position is center forward, striker, center forward. I guess he has played on left wing 3% of the time. But Kadamachi is an out and out center forward. Out and out center forward. Let me see by seasons, performance by season. So this season so far, 3 games. What did I say? 3 games. Well, it's not come up right. So I'm gonna look on it right. So far, 3 games, 1 goal. Last season for Lincoln City in League One. So this season he's playing Championship. So last season he was playing League One for Lincoln City. You see him get a move to now to Championship. Well, him now get a move. Him go back to him parent club. It see him Sheffield Wednesday, and now he's playing Championship football. So this seemed like he went out on loan last season with Lincoln City. I should just double check that to make sure my information accurate. But it seemed like he went out on loan last season for Lincoln City in League One. So he stepped down a league. Now he's back in the Championship. Let me just double check. Bailey Kada. Yeah. So he's back now playing some Championship football with Sheffield Wednesday. So last season he went out on loan. So he was loaned to Lincoln down there in League One, where he had 5 league goals in 23 appearances. Season before in the Championship, he literally had 4 goals in 23 appearances. So it seemed like he might improve. So far, 1 goal from 3 games. If he continue that in the Championship, you know it's a hot baller. For me, people, I think the most important thing is that this is a 20-year-old striker. And it's important for me to see strikers, especially forwards, coming in at this young age. Because guess what, people? I think that a forward are the easiest baller them to catch a fire. Why? Forward them, they're closer to the goal. You're playing closer to the goal, so it's easier for your forward get hot and start score some goal and light up the world. As a midfielder, give an example, Tyrese Hall touted to be Luka Modric reincarnation, etc., etc. However, Tyrese Hall didn't break into Tottenham senior team. We see Tottenham buy some players like Archie Gray, sent Tyrese Hall on loan. So now for Tyrese Hall really set the world on fire and make back him starting team and get back a game for Spurs senior team, it's way more difficult as a midfielder. But as a striker, you can always go bag some goal, set the world on fire, and you might never know. Sky's the limit. So I would say that one, we know the history with Kadamachi. Got called up last time and chose to play under 19 football. That kind of make we have some trust issues with him. But guess what? Youth will be youths again, people. I'm going to really judge the youth them on them decision here. So I could cap this ball and try cap time as quickly as possible because he might just be the next big thing. At 20 years old, center forward, 6 foot odd. The ball look like him have something about him, people. So he was the other surprise inclusion in the team. And we just have to take a look at the baller and see where I'm going with. So Bailey Kadamachi. I say Kadamachi or Kadamachi. Either way I know how to put it. But yeah, people, so we could just run up the squad. So the goalkeepers them real quick. Shaquan Davis, Jamali with Tafari Chambers. Very important that Andre Blake is not listed in the team. Now we hear Andre Blake coach came out and spoke about him being out. No, I really thought that they would have just brought Andre Blake there for some moral support, just to be around the team, just similar to how them bring Mikel Antonio. However, it seems like he's injured, and him can't get nothing in a training. So again, you probably best you just make the ball a rest instead of bringing Blakey. So Blakey not in the squad. Now, Fire supposed to be on the show tonight. Fire come from underneath a bed because Fire called out the fact that 2 goalkeepers are come from the same club. Now we see where Shaquan Davis actually got his move to the newly acquired 3rd division club that the Mount Pleasant owners acquire, so him gone over there, gonna play Belgian third division. Now, even before, because remember that Tafari Chambers and Shaquan Davis was in a squad before, and those two were fire calling out, and I say, yo, how comes two keeper from the same club and make the Jamaica national team? So me I say, fire, what you say? Are you saying that, because this is the point where me I try make. Me move forward to the point where me I try make, so you can understand the point where me I try make. So fire call out the fact that two keepers from the same club I make the national team. I mean, I say, fire, what is the problem? Fire is saying, is it that those are the two best keepers? I say, fire, you know, you don't know. You don't know. Now, fire issue is the fact that we let Jaden Ibert go and play for Canada, which is right. We met Jaden Ibert go and play for Canada. Him never get capped. We never use him enough. Yada. Asked that go fat. We see a Canadian coach came out and say, Steve McLaren still a pressure him. Now, I find this very ironic. Mount Pleasant FA posted this, and say selection. 4 players get called up to the national team. I find it very interesting because when I look through the squad on screen, those 4 players are the only 4 players from the Jamaica Premier League. Am I right in saying that? Warner Brown, Joshan Anglin, Tafari Chambers, and Shaquan Davis. 4 players from one club, and all 4 of them coming from Mount Pleasant. So me have to try explain to Fire and say, Fire, if this was ever Cavaliers, if these 4 players were ever from Cavaliers, you would hear the end of it. You'd hear say, Mr. Speed, I use him this and that and Ray and Tay. Now, again, me not hear nobody say nothing like that. And this is not me trying to create a narrative for somebody to say anything like that, because if you know Mount Pleasant FA Football Academy, you know that Mount Pleasant aim to buy the best of the best Jamaican talents and Asian talents them as well, but the best of the best Jamaican talents. Remember, Warner Brown was a leading goal scorer last season, them buy him. So if Mount Pleasant acquire the best, you can't be surprised if the 4 players that get called up to the national team come from Mount Pleasant. And to make the point, Fire they have to defend himself, Fire say, I'm not there, but him there under him bed. But to make the point about the 2 goalkeepers coming from one club, because as much as Shaquan Davis gone, him just gone. And are they the 2 best goalkeepers here? Travis Spencer have to come tell me if Shaquan Davis and Tafari Chambers are the 2 best goalkeepers in the league, or BAM Sports. You see me? So true, you would hear say Speed pick them. Hear that. Travis Spencer, trust and believe me, say that, hear that. You see me? So me have to point that out and point out how selective people be in them thinking, because with 4 players from the Premier League I come from one club. I mean, I have a problem with it, because guess what? Again, if you know me, Joshan Anglin, people may have a lot of favorites, but Joshan Anglin, Rooney, are one of my favorite baller them from the Premier League. One of my favorite midfielder. I'm tell you the first time I see Joshan Anglin first touching a stadium, I say this is a baller. You see me? Warner Brown again. You can't go around Warner Brown. Warner Brown numbers speak for itself. And Warner Brown come show you up on the international stage, say Warner Brown making this team on merit. Well, probably credit over what him do, because the season just start, but on merit and what him do for the team already. You see me? Now, Shaquan Davis again. Shaquan Davis broke the record last season for the most clean sheet. I mean, have to remind Fire, say Shaquan Davis broke that record. So if Shaquan Davis broke that record and Tafari Chambers come take him game and a Shaquan Davis them that work with, so the logical part might follow for say, all right then, Tafari Chambers better than, or in a better form than the keeper what we are choose. So as I said, come from Travis Spencer say yes, 2 are the better goalkeepers, Foster and Ben Williams, the next 2. See that? So if I 2, because the names them want to call, me debunk them names there now. I already debunked those names. The names them want to call, me debunks those names. Based upon what I see, I'm all night true numbers. I'm all night. I don't know if I make time in terms of playing time. It's same I play, it's same now I play. Me no know. Well, I'm all night go, me can't see him, save percentage, them something there. So based upon me can't see him eye test, and me can't see the stats what go on. I'm all night. Next keeper I want to call when next keeper name we I look at club. Kanaya Boys Clark, I look at club, him not playing a senior minute. So really and truly, we're in a goalkeeping crisis. And again, that's why I'm going to keep on saying that we need to start treat Corey Adai like how we treat Mason Greenwood. And actually, somebody need to take up that and make sure, say, whatever need for sort out with Adai, because whatever need for do. You get me, I say? Because we really need a goalkeeper right now in a goalkeeping crisis. Again, I'm confident in Jamali Waite. You get me? I said I'm confident in Jamali Waite. But we need options. We need more options again. So I think that Akora would add value right there. So moving along in the squad now, in the defense. Again, Dexter Lembikis, I would say you had a trial with Charlton Athletic. Again, hopefully he signs probably before deadline day. And we look at Kyle Duncan again. We see what Kyle Duncan are going with over there for New York Red Bulls team. So that are the two right back them were listed in the squad. And again, Dexter play U21 minutes. Same have minutes in my leg said we. Damian Lowe now. What going with Damian Lowe? Because Damian Lowe, it seemed like Damian Lowe moved to a new team, but then again, I saw where Damian Lowe did say, don't believe everything that you see on the media. However, Damian Lowe must move to a new team because every app or every site I go on, I see Damian Nana Lowe moving to a new team. Everybody has said Damian Lowe has moved to this team. So is it that Damian Lowe, is it that you say me not believe things I see on the media, including every website to go on? I say a new club is Erbil, and that's a club that's over there in Iraq. Is it that we not believe the website them? I don't know where I say Damian Lowe. But yeah, so Damian Lowe is a senior man. I don't see no pre-season minutes. I don't see no pre-season minutes. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what I believe with that. But yeah, I make the point, people. I make the point about the 4 players them from Mount Pleasant and debunk that and showing us say if the Cavaliers would hear the end of it, but it is what it is. We see where Bailey Kadamachi reposted this on his Instagram. Big up yourself, Bailey Kadamachi. It seemed like you're ready for commit. I know that the last time, make bygones be bygones. What's in the past is in the past. We see say him repost this, and we see him over there, so rep in a jersey, in a Jamaican jersey, like the baller is ready. There's no going back from this in a Bailey Kadamachi. Remember, so we see where you're going with it. We see the post, and we see this. In a Jamaica jersey, Bailey Kadamachi just come do the right thing. Come score some goal, you. Come score some goal. You see me? Again, it's so ironic. Say somebody point out to me that Tyrese also did repost the watch list squad, but I guess I don't know. I guess him never met the final cut. It is what it is. But yeah, so I had a few more things to show. But yeah, going back to the squad. In defense again, Damian Lowe, it seemed like he make a move over there in Iraq. Yo, the man them love got some war-torn place. So if I'm Iraq, Israel, Russia, yo, the man them can go somewhere. If I just the money they want to go on here, the man them brave. Big up on themselves. Salute over there in Iraq. No, we're not going to Iraq right now, but big up on yourself. I just the money there. I have to go. Ethan Pinnock, again, good to see Ethan Pinnock back in our team after playing 65 minutes. Coach say, I'm going to watch him. Hopefully, he can play this weekend. Mason Oldgate again. You know what I go on Mason Oldgate in it. Very interesting what I go on with Mason Oldgate because Oldgate also made a move. And people, it's a whole lot of Reggae Boyz actually made a move this summer. So Oldgate, Nana Lowe, we see Nana Lowe gone over Iraq. We see Oldgate gone. Where club? What that club are they? Oldgate gone to one club in Qatar. Same gone over in the Middle East, Qatar. Again, Oldgate today, I went at 28th. The 20th, that are yesterday or day before yesterday, him team play, he was on the bench. The game before, he was on the bench again. So far, 4 minutes. I'm like, all gate for gone a Qatar. And nah, play. What do you mean by that? Premier League proving ball I gone over Qatar and I get 4 minutes. It's not look good. It's not look good at all, man. I know what I'm going right this. Me don't know what I'm going right this. But again, I just bring up this before I talk about the rest of ball of them. I'm just bring up this so I can show them what I'm going. So, people, this is the Curaçao team. So this is the Curaçao team. Curaçao team posted this on their website, and a whole lot of people get scared. 7 new faces in squad for the upcoming matches. The man them have 7 new baller. And you see that baller name? When name Richard Lee Bazo. You see that baller there? That baller there was a highly rated youngster on FIFA. Remember on FIFA years ago? Them have the baller as one of the biggest baller. Them I think he played in Netherlands and he was touted for greatness. I guess I don't think he lived up to the hype, but 7 new faces the man them bring in, and people are saying, see the man them are bringing 7 new faces there, yada 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 yada. You see me? So yeah, we see that over there that them are going with against Tyrese already do repost that Tyrese Hall never made the team. So this is a Curaçao squad. The Curaçao squad, and you can see the man them I do some recruiting. Man, them are bringing some players, people. Man, them are bringing some players. You see me? Man, them are bringing some players. But honest to God, do I fear these players? This is how I look at it. 7 new players, again, good players, because I know a couple of the names them. From this, again, if you look through the keeper them, nobody can say them really know the keeper them per se. You would know the Richard Lee Bazor or Bazo, however it want to pronounce, enlisted as a defender. We don't know the Bakuna them, the Tete Chang, you know, Manchester United Academy. Who else we don't know off the top of our head there, so. And the Locadia. So we don't know 1, 2, 3, 4. Them have 4 or 5 ball away. Known. Oh, zoom it up. Oh yeah, I'm zoom it up so you can see. You can see? Yeah, them have like 4 or 5 ballers where we don't know. You can see a little better? Them have 4 or 5 ballers we don't know. See somebody there in our comment section. It look like a Dutch must speak. Benjamin Castaneda. I don't know if I translate this. Somebody can translate what I say in our comment section because he might talk some things, you know. But look like a Dutch attack, you know. We don't know Dutch. My baller, Benjamin, we don't know Dutch. So try translate in English and copy paste it in our comment section. Please for me there. Benjamin. But yeah, so we see where them have, I would say, a handful of baller that are, I would say, household names, but if you're watching enough football, you would know those names, but they're recruiting irrespective. And for say them literally post to say them have 7 new ballers, they are moving in the direction. But here's how I look at it, people. I look at it this way. Player to player football don't play on paper. Just like how them 7 new ballers, them don't play on paper. But can you say that them have 7 or them have more players that are playing at a higher level than our players in our squad? Me not know. Is it a fact that them have players that play at the higher level? I did a video called Championship FC, people. You can go back and check out that video where there's a whole lot of players we have playing at the championship. Again, look through that squad there. It's only Ethan Pinnock that's actually playing Premier League football. Antonio not playing Premier League no more. Tyrese Campbell playing Championship. Ronaldo Cephas played in a Europe Conference League. But the facts still remain. The facts still remain that we not have the ball of them play at the highest level them anymore, especially in that squad here. So is it that player for player you would think that Curaçao have more players playing at a higher level than us at the moment. I don't know. It's a question I put out there. I still think that we have players playing at a higher level, or we have more players playing at a higher level than the Curaçao team. So it's no excuse. It's just that them are strengthened, and we have to be aware of that, and we know them big coach for them up. So yeah, going back through the squad now, people. Going back through the squad. Again, as I say, I don't know what I go on with Mason Greenwood. I really expected Mason Greenwood to really be starting in that team. I expect a Premier League baller, or Premier League caliber baller to make a move, go over there in a Qatar, and basically a bench. I don't know. I know say him just move over there. So I don't want to be overcritical. 28-year-old Mason Greenwood, but back-to-back games on the bench. Him team lose and he's on the bench 4 minutes so far and on the bench. I don't know, that don't look good. That don't look good to me at all. So yeah, again, Holgate. Then you have Amari Bell, constant minutes playing as a centre back for Charlton. Greg Lay, you don't know, Greg Lay a starting man name team. In a midfield now, Isaac Hayden. Isaac Hayden got his transfer to QPR. Hopefully plays this weekend before coming to play for Jamaica. Ian Frey, we looked at Ian Frey already. Mainly a right back, in my opinion, that can play midfield. John Russell, again, one of our most, we call it now, prolific midfielders. Let me put it that way there. One of our most prolific midfielders. And again, I know a lot of people not understand John Russell game as well, or not really overs it to the levels as well. But John Russell, to me, is a weapon. And for me, if they can use John Russell the right way, if they can use John Russell the right way, he can be an asset. Because we see John Russell scoring already this season. Actually, John Russell has 2 goals this season so far. So John Russell is one that have goals from midfield this season. Well, and I went play EFL. I guess our League Cup him scored. EFL Cup him scored those goals in. So yeah, John Russell score in back-to-back starts. So again, John Russell start, John Russell scores. And it's just for the coach to learn how to use John Russell at this moment, isn't it? Aiden is not much fit either yet, but hopefully by then he's somewhere close. Hopefully by then he's somewhere close. So that's John Russell. Well, so we're taking a look at Karai Anderson again, very interesting. Karai Anderson is a very interesting one as well, because Karai Anderson, to me, I think that Karai Anderson would have been starting. What about Karai Anderson? I think Karai Anderson would have been starting more games, but seems like Karai Anderson is not a starting man for his team as yet. So I don't know. I think Karai Anderson had really become a starting man for his team already. Simply 90 minutes in the EFL Cup there. He got a red card, 2 yellow cards, picking up a red card in his last game. Karai Anderson, EFL Cup in the league, he's on the bench getting 1 minute, but in the EFL Cup he played 2 back-to-back 90 minutes, but in the league he's not a starter as yet. That's Karai Anderson for you. Joshua Anglin again, we see where Joshua Anglin playing in. Again, the coach spoke about Anglin. Wondering if he's injured or how bad his injury is. You know, Anglin them played Caribbean Cup with Mount Pleasant. So let's see. Kevin Lambert again got called up to the squad again. We all know Kevin Lambert. What he gives is a central midfielder, defensive midfielder that can add something right there. You get me? I say, so let's see Kevin Lambert, because I think that Kevin Lambert should have been given a chance back in the team long time ago. So it's good to see Kevin Lambert again. We know we need a midfield option, so let's see what Kevin Lambert brings. Kevin Lambert actually playing in the USL over there for Louisville City. The good thing about Kevin Lambert is that he's a starting man, 90 minutes constantly 90 minutes here, 46 here, but more than the ordinary. Kevin Lambert is a starting midfielder. Yes, it's over there in USL. So Kevin Lambert, the attacker is now Kyle Dixon. We see Kyle Dixon making his move to Crawley Town, getting constant game time. So that one they you understand. No enough people are asked about Kyle Dixon over, or Kyle Dixon met the team over Norman Campbell. To me, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. To me personally, tomato. And again, I know that both players can play on the right flank. Kyle Dixon mostly a play off the right. He might have a free role in the Crawley Town team. And again, we're barely out. We need options from the right. I have no problems with Kyle Dixon at the team personally. Demarai Gray, one of our most in-farm players right now. Demarai Gray, hopefully him can carry over him club farm to us. Ronaldo Cephas again. So the coach stick with Ronaldo Cephas, sticking with Ronaldo Cephas. Even though Cephas, in my opinion, I wonder what go on with him, because Cephas, for his club, I don't know what exactly is happening with Cephas for his club over there, because Cephas is also one that recently got a move to a new club. Let me bring up Cephas so you can see what go on with Ronaldo Cephas. Cephas got a move to a new club where I wonder what go on with Ronaldo Cephas, because Cephas making a transfer to Paris, free agent, as a free agent. That is the Russian Premier League, Paris NN. 4 games so far, no goals. But what interests me about Cephas is that in minutes them, I would expect Cephas to be a starting man. So far, Cephas have 28 minutes, 31 minutes, 46 minutes, 29 minutes, where he actually got pulled off in the 29 minutes in this game. See that people, he actually got subbed off in the 29th minute in that game, only for get 32 minutes the following game and 20 minutes. So I'm not sure what go on for Cephas. And again, Cephas making by the team, the coach stick with where him know. Yeah, the coach stick with where him know. And again, Cephas speed, you can't deny Tyrese Campbell, the other attacker in the team as well. Tyrese Campbell. Again, we know why Tyrese Campbell would have made this team one of our most consistent attackers. We have Tyrese Campbell, starting man for Charlton Athletic, hasn't quite hit the ground running over there in Championship. I guess he's adjusting to Championship football, moving up from League One with Charlton Athletic. So make we see. But the good thing is that this is a start time of minutes last season, 7 goals in 47 games. 47 games in a league, a whole heap of game that in a people fair play in a one league. I think a 48 game, the total amount of games in the league, and for play 47 of them. The youth longevity, the youth have stamina. You get me? I said the youth is a starting man, 21-year-old Tyrese Campbell, also in the team. No surprise right there. Then you have Warner Brown again. I guess we'll talk about Warner Brown and Bailey Kadamachi as well. Shamar Nicholson is a very interesting one making back the team. Now, the interesting thing about Shamar Nicholson is that Shamar Nicholson, I don't know what's going on over there. I need Nick out of the media house to talk to him about this. The last 2 games, it's saying that he's on the bench. Game before them 2 games, the 70 minutes, then 28 minutes, 61 minutes, 90 minutes, 80 minutes. So it seems like he was getting some game time, but the last 2 games, saying on the bench. So far in the league, 4 games since the league start back, no goals so far. So again, I guess the coach did say him left out Shamar the last time because he wasn't playing. So now the coach said he might play, so him bring him back. But when the coach say him play, all of a sudden him stop play. So Cephas is just not a good. No man, Cephas have him quality, man. I just for the coach, give him some coaching again. See, the coach spoke about Cephas not being the finished article, so that is why. So we could see now Bowser get back him game, fight for him game, and see. And the last player, but not least, is Mikel Antonio again. Antonio believe in himself, the coach believe in him. The coach actually picked a 26-man team instead of a 23-man squad. So players like Antonio, I guess players where them injury status not well known as yet. That's why I'm pick the extra team, so I'm not to bring players in, and I like this approach from the coach. Now, people, I must say thanks to everybody who there, thanks to everybody who been here with me so far and still there. You see me, people, basically broke down the squad and got through as much as I could go through. You get me? I say people open to enjoy the content, open to enjoy my take on it. One stop driver, to each his own. Yeah, fast is a quality. What you mean? Fast is a quality. Fast is a quality. I think CFAS have a good first touch as well, based on what we see. CFAS is not the end product. And again, we have to understand, even though CFAS is not young per se in football terms, he's not a youth anymore. Because CFAS is what now? 25-year-old. Him still, again, the coach explained all of this. So you can find 25-year-old where I moved from the JPL 2022. So that was what? 4 years ago at 21. If you're finding a player moving from the JPL at 21, you're gonna find that his development, he might have a lot more development to go. Remember, say I know we are get a licensed coach and I try. You get me? I say, remember, say these youth would have played Manning Cup up until 19, and you get so we have to have like a grace with the ball of them and understand, say them still on the end product. Now, see first again. I think he's probably the fastest player on the team. If you can honor that talent, you can get something from CFAS for use. You see me? CFAS isn't a bad option coming from the bench either. So let's see how it goes. So people don't think it's a bad squad as everybody think it is. Don't think it's a bad squad. You see me? Especially 26-man squad instead of 23. I don't think so. One stop driver say, well, don't question why he gets subbed off. Oh, so you mean, yeah. I get what you say. CFAS is not the end product, so you must work on that. But big up yourself, one stop driver. Big up yourself, Ronnie, M98, and he's not much fit. Javari Laban, blessings, my bro, blessings. Issa Allen, yeah, man, we're still there. Travis Pesser, bless up yourself. Bless up yourself to everybody with there and Jack Gans, big up yourself. Remy Green, tired of the crap. Jaja, we need Baker not coming. RR, big up yourself. Dan was here, no Rico. Yeah, Rico Henry exclusion was, may I tell you that watch list there. Javari Laban, big up yourself. Soul Spark, who needs Amazon Fire Stick that can stream any football match for free? Oh, you mean Soul Spark advertise Remy Green, big up yourself, Jay. Who tell him say Baker can't come? Big up yourself. Pristine blessings again to you. Gary Jeffrey. Jamaica need to use young enough fit ballers. We have them. Just put them on the field. Too much old man, bro. Way to go, young players. I agree. We have to give some of the youths them. And again, the coach spoke about that as well. Them are, you couldn't hear anything. I don't know what they go on with my audio. Sorry about that, people. Ronnie M90 is similar to Lati, but there I think he's talking about Ian Frey. Yeah, Ian Frey. Big up yourself, Kevin Hart. N9, he played in Belgium. Yeah, he played in Belgium as well. Benjamin Castanado. Speaking kind of Dutch. You get me? I said Curaçao. You see these people, the Curaçao people, them a watch we. Them a watch we baller. We have insight and see a Curaçao man. I thought beer Dutch. A beer Dutch I'm talking. I need to convert this in English so we can know what he must say. No, people want to convert that so we know what he must say. Because we don't know what he must say. But I say number 7. So this is something like 7 new players. They might bring in. All right, Benjamin. We know. We see 7 new players when I bring in. But we're not scared. We're not scared. Big up yourself, Danny Dread. Big up yourself, a real legend. Judge where your baby mother or wife. Yeah, big up yourself. Yeah, people, what a vibe. Tycoon. What is shop value? Who for shop value? DS Electronic the day earlier based on stats. It sounds like he has a character. Who is that? Walipa. Them something, yeah. But big up yourself to everybody who been there. People really well a vibe. King, we have a fitness problem. Yeah, we have a fitness problem, and ironically, the coach spoke about it. And the coach said something to the people. The coach said, if him know where him did know, he would play the Unity Cup. I'm like, what? So I think him saying that, me interpret that to mean that because he did say the players then play too many games. So is it that him own up say the Unity Cup help for make some of our players them get injured? A very interesting take from the coach indeed. Dust, big up yourself, family, big up as well. Danny Jed still there. Still there, Danny Jed, still there. JJ, big up yourself. Big up yourself to everybody where there. People, I know say everybody talk about this topic as well, but again, my opinion is not everybody's opinion, and it's not necessarily the popular opinion, because I guess me just have to be real to myself and who me be. So now about the Mason Greenwood situation, people, the last topic this may touch on to end the stream. For me personally, and this has always been my view, my consistent view, I view Mason Greenwood as a generational talent. And this, I said this today at the press conference, me, MG, Jampel, they are reason. Right now, at this very moment, Mason Greenwood is top 10 in world football. Top 10. I mean, I tell you, look at his numbers. His numbers last season speak for itself. If Mason Greenwood had better PR, Mason Greenwood would have been on that Ballon d'Or list. Mason Greenwood had better numbers than Ousmane Dembele, who's about to win Ballon d'Or. Yes, I understand. So Ousmane Dembele went on to win the Champions League, etc., etc. And trophies matter. But Mason Greenwood, I'm bring up this, because this is the last reason. Mason Greenwood, people, I tell you this without a doubt, generational talent. Now, people, we all did know about this thing over there in France, where if you get a Jamaican citizenship, it free up. Mason Greenwood, in my opinion, never need, him not need for do that. And Mason Greenwood him name. Mason Greenwood no need for get enough citizenship for free up. No way. So I hear it, I know it's very much possible, but this is my opinion. I'm gonna feel like, one, this is how I follow a logical path. One, the player, Mason Greenwood, did already start this process way before he moved to Marseille, moved to France. See if him did move to France and then him start do this, I would have say, all right then. Oh, he was, nah, good as so. Two, we have to respect Mason Greenwood's situation. And it is a situation that allows him to be an option for us right now. But guess what? If you really take a look at Mason Greenwood's situation, Benjamin Castaneda, convert the thing to English now so we can understand what you say, man. You see me? Anytime I'm ready. Anytime I'm ready. That is what me say as well. We have to have grace to the ball of them. The ball are going through so much, trying to find back him foot right now, trying to play football. If him and him family decides that the time is not right as yet, me have all the grace in the world with a generational talent. That's a generational talent. I probably would have so much grace for anybody, but me believe in a Mason Greenwood, so this youth have the talent and potential can win a Ballon d'Or in this current season, you know. This season, what we see in a Mason Greenwood first game, I think. Let me bring up Mason Greenwood first game phone so me can state the facts. Let me state some facts, people, because I don't think a joke thing. And me telling you, Ousmane gonna win Ballon d'Or, Mason Greenwood had better numbers than him. Similar numbers in terms of goal score, but overall better numbers than him. So I'm showing you this. So the last thing. And probably this is me. Again. So Mason Greenwood. Starting the season. First game of the season. Well, no, second game of the season. 2 games. So 2 games, 2 assists and a goal. So 2 games and 3 GA. 2 games, 3 GA. So that's more than a GA per game. Goal and assists per game. Last season, 34 games, 21 goals, 5 assists. People, those are the numbers that the Ballon d'Or winner coming up. I get better numbers than the Ballon d'Or winner. For a Marseille team, that's inferior to PSG. Remember, I said PSG have superior players. So for a Marseille team, which is an inferior team to PSG, he might put up better numbers than the brother who win Ballon d'Or. So me I say this for say this. One, me not buy into the whole thing of Mason Greenwood getting his paperwork for free up a spot. Me not buy into it. Because this thing started before a Marseille move. 1. 2, Mason Greenwood don't need to do that. And Mason Greenwood the name. That's a generational talent. 3, Jonathan Rowe gone. Jonathan Rowe, yeah, I know Rowe did dead, but Jonathan, I can't believe in that, bro. I just can't believe in that. Giovanni da Silva, what go on, bro? Big up yourself, Giovanni. Bro, Mason will never sit in that seat. This is political war. Yeah. So, Mason situation, no people. It no. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Giovanni. It's not so straightforward in terms of the man have to figure out how I angle certain PR things. I'm telling you, I'm come on here and show and say, yo, Mason Greenwood PR situation is not straightforward, people. It's not straightforward as you think. Once Mason Greenwood fall into the team, we're going to see some comments and now we're going to decide what we're going to do with those comments. You get me? I say so. And the baller know this. If you go on the baller page, see the official squad on screen, the Giovanni. It's on screen. If England ban him for him situation, you really think he can sit in the Ballon? No. Yeah, exactly. Him can't sit there in terms of PR because he would have been on that list. In numbers alone, Mason Greenwood after the on the top 100 in Ballon d'Or. There's nothing else but PR. Mason Greenwood and a footballing reason, so that's why you know say Ballon d'Or is beyond football. You see me? So yeah. So the Mason Greenwood situation, me have time for your generational talent. Me we wait till the last second. I mean, I expect everybody to have them same opinion as me, no? But that is my opinion. Because today again, we had the press conference for a reason. And the question was asked. So if him come after we qualify for World Cup, would I take him? Yes. So people are say, what we are going to take him for? What we are going to World Cup go do? What do you mean by what we are going to World Cup go do? What do you mean? It's not just about going to the first step is going to the World Cup. But I just forgot World Cup to get a participation medal. It might just be that. We don't know which group we are going in yet. It might be the first time we're going. First, we have forgot the World Cup. We don't want to jump the gun. We don't count no chicken before them hatch. But why would you not want to go to the World Cup with a talent like Mason Greenwood? Why would you not? Mason, we see today how much people ask the question about goal scoring deficiencies. How much chance when you look on Jamaica team, we create a lot of not create a lot, but we create enough big chances. You take a look at XG, we're underperforming our XG constantly. Do you know who overperforms their XG? Mason Greenwood. That's a generational talent. So guess what? If a one player me can make an exception for, that is Mason Greenwood. So guess what? Me go and hold on. If I have a blind faith, me will go and hold on the blind faith. Because me know say a player of the talent of Mason Greenwood, it's a generational talent. I remember say generations are once. A generation is not necessarily once in a lifetime because generations are probably once in every 20 years. I must say Mason Greenwood is a generational talent. That is my personal opinion. You see that youth clinical finishing, the shooting, left foot, right foot. Trust me, me have patience. That is my take on it. Mason Greenwood will be here soon, Jamaica. We just need people in JFF to be professional. Yeah, man. So, big man thing. I saw me view with people. You see me? Leral, my bro. Blessings, my bro. Mason Greenwood would help Jamaica with its finishing problem. A problem we've had for what feels like decades now. Yeah, man. Big and serious thing, man. Big and serious thing, my bro. No two ways about it. Felix, hey, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Raul. Yeah, watch it show. Big up yourself, my bro. So that there's no two way about it. So while other people can, me don't want to see about Mason Greenwood. Never again. People get emotional today. So make me get emotional on the next way. Me will wait for Mason Greenwood until the last day. Let me say this from now. I don't think the baller will do this. Not come play. No. Qualify a game and then forward for World Cup if we make World Cup. But even if I saw, me personally, me, King one to sit down here, so me, all right with it. That's a generational talent. I mean, I say, it's kind of, I understand that bad feeling the way gear, you know, don't get me wrong, But me put my emotions aside and the feelings things aside. And me I did football. A football me I did, people. Me I did football. You see me? Me I deal with football. Me agree with football in ability beyond all. Make until the last second. Me will wait. Now the coach said something interesting today. So the coach said he's not going to commit to anything as yet. Which, the way I'm word it, again, you know me love to try nitpick how things are worded. The way I'm worded it sounded like it want to get in, say, and probably keep the door open. But keep the door open, Mason. I will wait. And people, thanks for watching everybody down in the comment section. Big up, try to big up everybody over there. Big up yourself, Jamaican family vibe, saying, why are we begging for Greenwood? We have no country pride. Well, so you say, that's your opinion, my brother. Country pride, Mason Greenwood. I've watched enough things about Mason Greenwood where him see him connected in the culture. So, me alright. Me wait for a generational talent. I don't think he's coming even if we qualify. Let's see. Remember, we'll revisit this again. But people, that's it for me. You don't know. Big up on yourself. Thanks for watching to everybody who there. You see me? Smash the like on the video on the way out. Please make the video reach to 100 likes. I don't know how much like upon the video yet, but you know, say me not really stop the show for do that. I just think people might try my best for going a different spin. I'm going so much information and going a different point of view. I think I bring a different point of view because I not have the stereotypical thinking of everybody. I give my own thoughts on it. I mean, my own viewpoint. Football is a beautiful game, or the beautiful game for that same reason. We all view the beautiful game the said way, but the game we love. So there you have it, people. That is my reaction. Talk about the surprises and big talking points. Them is we'll bring up some stats and some facts as usual. But people, if you don't like the video, smash a like on the video. You don't know, people. Until next time, it's your boy King. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hold on. Let me see if I can play my outro before I leave. Let me see if my outro is playing. Outro not play, people. My outro not play. I know I go on with the outro, but the outro is not outing, bro. But yeah, people. Until next time, it's your boy King. Easy me. Big up on yourself.